shit!
and here.
Oh, God.
I'm here, guys. I'm over here.
My first time meeting anyone else who is in Cyfax. It's cool to meet you all, you guys.
It's nice to meet you too.
Yeah, that's
Cyfax,
ours.
what did you do to your foot?
So like I've been trying to get back into like stretching because my back's been kind of messed up. So like I'm just screwed up. But so I started trying to do some of my old routines like throwing in yoga in between my workouts to try to get my back right. But a lot of it has to do with like stretching and you plant your feet right. And I did it 2 days in a row, and I think I just pulled something in it, and like something on the bottom of my foot. I've never really had that happen. Like obviously you've pulled stuff in the legs when you're trying to hit too much weight or something, or that happens all the time. It's just like, walk it off. This shit's been bad for like a week.
Yeah.
I just started to be able to walk again normally like today. It's
Yeah.
a little bit of a limp, but
That's crazy.
I'll be good.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, here's our subject for tonight. Legend of Zelda, as I promised, guys. The first time I ever learned of this character was back when I was at my dad's house, one of my dad's places 24 years ago over in a red building. Probably back in 99 when I started playing Super Smash Brothers. Link was pretty much one of my favorite characters to use in that game. And he's pretty much how a Hyrulean known for using a sword called Master Sword and a shield with the symbol of Hyrule encrusted on the front. He's quite an impressive fighter. Yeah, very impressive too. Yep.
Yeah, and I think when I first saw him, it was definitely around Smash Brothers time or whatever. It was around when that game really started to get like out there. Because I never owned a Nintendo 64, but almost all my neighbors did, other than me. So I'd go over there, and that's where I learned about a lot of these characters. So Zelda was one of them, or Link from Zelda.
Yeah.
It's like I wouldn't doubt like back then when I was 6-7 years old that I probably thought his name was Zelda until you get the game, and you're
Wait,
like,
he's not Zelda?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Hello, Andrew.
He's the twink formerly known as Zelda. Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I grew up
very
with
much like
Sega,
you.
so I was not a Nintendo guy. So
Yeah,
How much
Zelda.
like you say Smash, where I didn't.
Yep.
My mom didn't love me enough to get me a Nintendo, so I just had a PlayStation, which I wanted to play Smash, but my mom says no, you can't have that too. So
It's like you just get all the superior single player games. It's fine.
yeah, it's cool. Mom, I thought you'd love me. Like,
Damn it!
See,
growing
I was,
up on Final Fantasy instead of Zelda. Shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was a younger brother, and I grew up, only 15 years ago when I was able to play video games. I'm 22, so I don't know when I first heard about Link because he's kind of always been there, and my brothers played some Zelda games, so I've always kind of been around Legend of Zelda.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to the point around, I want to say like middle school and like high school, like right around that era where like a lot of my friends like to play it. So I would buy these games and I would just let them play it at my place. Like when it got to like GameCube and stuff, because that's when I was able to start buying some of my own stuff. I was like, okay, cool. I'll get a GameCube. I'll get whatever. And like all my friends would play the games. And I literally have watched most of these games be played. I just never really played a lot of them.
Yeah.
So, other than the new ones that came out, which I don't like. I don't like playing them. They're still fun to like. I like doing the puzzles in them. That's about it.
Yeah, to be clear, the GameCube is older than I am, so
Yeah.
I mean it's only by 1 year and 1 day. Literally 1 year and 1 day, but other than that, yeah, it's older than me.
Dude, GameCube had some great games on it, man. When I go back and think about it, those games are
Welcome,
great.
Dragon Master.
Hey, Dragon Master, what's up, dude?
What's up?
You're telling me you don't like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom sci-fax?
No, I hate it when they started throwing in that system where your weapons break or whatever you pick up. I hate that system.
What?
I hate when games that do that because
God.
they started to rethrow that stuff into some of these games because those survival games became a big deal.
Yes.
So they added that bullshit into it, and I'm like, I don't care. I don't want to sit around and fucking hit a cooking spot. I want to go play the goddamn game.
Okay,
Like,
but
it's like, oh, go cook a recipe. Fuck off.
but that's the thing. You can not like
Yeah.
a certain like aspect of the game, but you don't like the game at all.
No.
Because of
I like parts of the game. I just don't like
Okay.
playing. I don't like playing it. Like I said, I don't mind like when my friends play.
I
it,
like
and you hit
watching
those-
it, but don't
But I
enjoy
don't like
doing
playing
it.
it.
See, I've
Yeah,
got
I
back
don't
on
know.
Starbucks here. I hate durability systems. Now, I didn't mind in Tears of the Kingdom, and I'm going to say something that might be a little controversial, but I thought Breath of the Wild was only okay. I don't think it was a great game. I don't
That
think it's
Breath
worth
of the Wild was
even.
better than Tears of the Kingdom.
No, Tears of the Kingdom was a phenomenal game. That game deserves
Yeah.
all the accolade that Breath of the Wild got. Breath of the Wild deserves very little of the praise that it got.
Yeah, I
Throw
hear
a
ya.
wrench in the works.
I was
say Breath of
fascinated
the
by
Wild
Katie and
and
Peter's
one of the best
reaction to
games I've
the
ever played by Zelda.
Tears of the Kingdom trailer last
Played by
year
Zelda,
before
yeah.
the watch along on Beekeeper.
But you see, I
Also,
already know that all of you guys have the wrong opinion about Legend of Zelda because I guarantee you none of you would say the right answer for what the best game is.
Ocarina
Anyway.
of Time.
No.
Then I have no idea.
No,
I liked
no.
Mask of Majora.
Right here is the best Legend of Zelda game ever, Spirit Tracks.
Oh,
And
so
if you disagree,
you're
you
like
can
you're
fight
like
me
ex- you're like
Never
extra
played.
wrong.
oh,
It's
here's
a
our next
tuned Legend of Zelda game where it's autism simulator. You drive around a train. You're a train conductor.
Oh, I've heard about that. That sounds awful, but good
it's
job.
fucking
So-
no, it's fucking
So-
it's wonderful.
So you're a
It's
train
fantastic.
conductor Link. That's what you're telling me.
yeah.
Okay, so
Okay.
basically, you're going in to get your license to be a train conductor, and on that
Okay.
day you get awarded it. Legend of Zelda gets your body stolen by this like 2 foot tall demon guy with two hats.
Here.
Okay.
Oh my god.
You know,
Okay.
as
Speaking of
one does,
demon
as
guy.
one does. Like,
Hi,
You know,
Pat.
every time I go to get my license, the demon tries to suck my soul out of my body.
Okay,
But
one-
like, I
one
get
does.
it.
Okay, but you guys know the purple
Hold on.
armor suit guy who
Giratina.
appears next to
Giratina's
Zelda.
trying to say something. Go for it.
I'm
Yes,
sorry.
Sorry.
thank you. Yeah, excuse me, Arza. I wanted to also discuss some of the characters while we go along here too. And speaking of the Legend of Zelda, this is who Zelda actually is. It's quite of who the title is based on, as well as the second main character of the franchise. While Link, on the other hand, is ironically the main protagonist, since he's the one you use to fight the bad guys with. And both of them have a common arch foe. Yeah, called Ganondorf. But let me get the thing back up. Yeah, his name is Ganondorf. And I've learned of Ganondorf since the second Smash Brothers game. Yeah. Yep, Ganondorf. Main villain of the Legend of the Zelda franchise. And he started out as a full-fledged beast back in the very first game. But later on, since Ocarina of Time, he eventually gains a human form and a beast form as well. Yeah, he's also been an embodiment of darkness and evil, and with attempts of conquering Hyrule and overthrowing Zelda and engulfing the whole place into darkness. And the whole game goes back to, and the whole Legend of Zelda franchise goes back to 1986, which is
Yeah, he's Zelda's version of Bowser. Like, basically.
Oh yeah, definitely Cyphex. Absolutely correct. Oh, looks like we lost someone. He'll come back up.
No one has their names up other than the people that I actually know. Like now I know voice protagonist and Dragon Master too, but I didn't know who that was. Their whole, even their avatar was blank. So
Yeah,
To be clear,
hard to
in
tell.
Spirit Tracks, you don't fight Ganondorf. You fight a trained turtle monster called Malodus. So
Yeah, Malinus.
oh,
So wait,
you're really selling me on this game.
yeah,
look,
I'm here for the sales pitch.
I
All
know.
right, So in this game, you fight a train conductor, but is your end goal to become like the best train conductor out there, or is it like there more to it? Am I missing something?
just
so
train
okay,
you.
so
Do
Link.
you get lots stolen from you?
It's the only
Link
game
wants to start
where
off
you
as a
literally
train
don't want it to
conductor.
go off the rails. It's a weird concept.
Literally, literally, that's actually the plot. Is the spirit tracks are disappearing, the train tracks are disappearing. That's the plot of the game. So basically, you play as your Link, your train conductor. You go to get your license, and then Zelda gives you a note to ask you to kidnap her out of the castle because she hates the two hat demon guy because he's not evil
Oh,
yet. And so as
Okay.
soon as you leave, he steals your body because Malodus needs your body to become realized. And so you have to escort her soul back to the top of a tower to get her body back.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
correct.
so
Okay.
the top of the
I
tower
just
is like
I
heaven?
hate this premise so much.
Well, no, okay, so you see,
Yeah, I hear you.
first, before you can go to the top of the tower, you have to go to the various temples to restore the tower.
Ah,
Yeah,
It's
temples
fantastic.
are where temples are where the main boss battles take place. So, yeah, I've seen that in videos of boss battles since I started getting into my research for the whole franchise. And what you see here on this screen is the original game from 1986 and how it all started out. Similar to Super Mario Brothers, and as well as the Donkey Kong game that came out back then. Yeah, 1986, same year as Big Trouble in Little China and Transformers the movie came out. This is what the first game originally looked
this
like.
game's officially older than me, just barely, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
Speak for yourself.
Sci-Fi was born in 1970, which is crazy.
1970. Yeah, last I counted, Sci-Fi says he was 35.
That's what you
No,
wish.
there's no way he's that
for
young.
about- for 2 more months, man. 2 more months.
Yeah, and then there's another. And then came a sequel to this original game called Adventure of Link. Yeah, I'm gonna get this thing up so we can start a reaction, so we can test it out. In the meantime, now? My thing is buffering. Let me just
Get a bad internet connection.
Well, it's struggling.
Sci-Fi,
Just
what's on your TV?
It's random gameplay from a Zelda game. I just found whatever video I could that had like a couple hours on it, and I'm just letting it play in the background
That's cool.
to fit that the theme.
See, my plan was to put the intro screen to Skyward Sword on my TV and Wii, but it does not look good. It's just a bright,
I mean, you could just find like
Like
random
that.
videos of trains, and that could do it.
You gotta be careful. If you go down that track, you will end up in the 1940s, and you don't want to end up there. So I'm just saying, be
Speak
careful
for
with
yourself.
trains.
Just don't type in the words "run a train" on YouTube. You're gonna get way
Oh
worse
my
videos.
You will find literally-
Sci-Fax, don't threaten me with a good time.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah, ours actually might like that stuff. So
Hang on.
But I've never actually played either of any of the Wii
Ah, here
Legend
it
of
is.
Zelda games. So I got a Wii, I picked them up, and then my
Found it.
freaking my nunchuck doesn't work, so I can't play any of them.
Oh, yeah, I prefer.
That's- I
Yeah,
haven't
and
played it
oh,
forever.
and
Okay,
Katie,
people and where I capped out.
and DualShock. If you guys are looking to do game streams, you should try using GameCube if you're looking to do the Twilight Princess game. But now here we are.
Cool.
This is the second game, Adventure of Link. I thought we'd play this clip of him fighting his dark self at this point.
they whitewashed him from the first game. Shit.
Reverse Hollywooded him.
Oh my god.
Recognize this? Yeah, I think it's even
It is very cool.
yeah. Like Game
You realize they can never make this game. Like I would like I would have to lose, and then the metal version would be better.
Is this the video or are you playing?
Boy. Yeah, took him down just by hitting him before he hit the ground. Yep, that's Link for you.
Has anyone on the panel actually played that game?
I never did.
I've never
I
played
did.
any of these old ones. These ones, I believe, are for like the what's it called, like the Game Boy or what was the first one called? What's it called?
The
A Game Boy
Color?
Yeah.
Or just Game Boy.
I know
Thank
my mom had one of them for the Game Boy, and it's over at my grandparents' house. I just didn't get it. I've got one of their Game Boys, but I got to find Link's Awakening or whatever the game was called back then.
I
were you
played it
saying,
briefly,
Dragon Master?
but because it was so like different from what I was used to, that I completely just gave up on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Older
That's
games do have very challenging.
That's how I felt about the Metroid game for the Game Boy Advance. It was so hard as a kid, and I always get so angry. Like I had to get my cousin to beat it for me because I was like getting so angry. I was like, I can't do this. It's impossible. This game's obviously rigged. And finally, by the end, like as an adult, I beat it. I'm like, I was just bad at video games. I had that realization. I'm like, I kind of suck.
Oh, yeah. People have their own weak spots. Yeah.
So
Now
what
I'm
is
gonna
everyone's
try.
favorite Zelda game?
What? Favorite what?
By the way, what console is Spirit Tracks on?
It is on the Nintendo DSi.
What?
So here's my 2DS because I broke my 3DS, and this is what they sent me in replacement.
Oh,
And because it actually does rely on the touchscreen to play it, so it is excellent.
Cool.
nice.
Yeah, try to- so-
What's
All
your
right.
favorite game?
Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild?
Yeah.
You didn't like
Easily.
Cool.
Tears of the Kingdom's cool. It's too much going on. Like,
the weapon system. The
yeah,
the-
I just
yeah,
I
can
just
tell
want
you
Breath of the Wild.
Can you get like
Yeah.
like
I haven't
like,
even
but the
done
weapon-
It's too complicated.
Yeah, I know,
Dude.
Katie. It's quite tough. Yeah, I was trying to get the Ganondorf, but some of the fights are tougher than they look.
Yeah. That's the thing. Tears of the Kingdom's amazing.
If you
But
wanna
Breath of the
watch-
Wild's just my game.
honestly, I played it a little bit. I've watched mainly Andy play it, and him playing it is actually pretty impressive because he's so, I guess, meticulous is the best way to describe how he plays it. That he is like accurate to everything he does, and I'm like, oh, cool. So I can just watch him play it, get the experience. But he is so good about like, oh, you need to do this. Watch, done. And
Yeah,
it's-
I'm like,
I hate you.
it would not be that easy for me.
I
Katie,
could not
Bobby's
imagine
going
just watching
so-
Tears of the Kingdom because that game, the building mechanisms, you can build pretty much anything in that game. I've spent
Yes.
hours putting together mechanisms, and it's so much fun.
Exactly. And so like I prefer watching other people play, but yeah.
All right.
Honestly,
That's-
they
that's
need
the
to get
same-
rid of
that's
this
the-
durability aspect of it because that just kills
Yeah.
me.
I just think it's boring. Yeah, I think that's boring. But the same thing that Peter was doing when he was watching Andy. I have a friend of mine that I would mainly watch him play, but
Yeah.
then when it came to like the dungeon puzzles, like I'm really good at puzzles. Like I'll throw out
Gotcha.
random ideas, and I'm always spot on with him. And he's like, "Oh, I didn't even think of that." And so when I'm watching him
You guys
play,
work like
like
a
I'll do
team.
all the puzzles. Yeah.
But that's one thing I love about Tears of the Kingdom is you didn't have to rely on any of the puzzles. You could solve the puzzles however you wanted to. Also,
Yeah.
here's Ocarina of Time right here for the 3DS.
Oh,
Very nice.
I didn't even know they made it for the 3DS. Shit.
Sci-fi.
All right.
Do you like play
Here's
games
the
like
next
Portal
thing
and
we
all
should
that?
come to.
Yeah, I've played
Ocarina of
Portal.
Time.
There's a
First
good game on
3D.
Steam I was playing for a bit that had a lot of puzzles too. But
I
What was
just
that,
curious,
Kirtina?
what was that?
Mhm.
Ocarina. Here's the sheet. Instruments in the Ocarina of Time remastered version.
I meant to grab my Legend of Zelda Ocarina, but I forgot to. Say it's one of the worst things ever. It's completely out of pitch.
Wait, the actual Ocarina you have?
Are
yeah,
you
I
being
bought
serious?
an Ocarina for
Can
the
you tune it?
No, because they're made out of clay. They are made out of
I'm
baked
messing with
clay.
you. I know. I figured.
So no.
The tuning is literally you smash it, start over, and you
Yeah.
make a new
Exactly.
one.
Yep. Yep. Playing everything.
What's happening right here?
That's the
I'm very
only
confused. Is it like a music video? Or is it like a.
For the game,
The part-
the
yeah.
whole song.
Well, okay.
No,
but you
it's
see,
kind of, these are different steps. Different. All right.
the Ocarina
All right,
is
guys.
cool and all,
Let's
but
go
in
to
Legend of Zelda
Volvagia.
Spirit Tracks, you have to use a pan flute, and you actually play it by blowing into the microphone on the 3DS.
Holy shit. Okay.
You actually have to
That's
blow
just
into
Is
it.
that
on
when?
the
Wait,
neck.
Is that when you
Okay.
learned? Is that how you learned you were gay from all your blowing experience?
Yeah, you see, I had a habit of putting the
Yeah.
stylus in my mouth. It was a sign.
Does the 3DS leave money on the counter for
Oh.
you for the
after
cat
you've
fair?
blown it into it.
Like here, thanks for the good time, baby. Head home.
Hey, and just in case the
Oh,
the
my
panel probably
goodness.
doesn't know, Arza is gay, so
Bisexual.
or
Get it
bi,
right. How
but
dare
yeah,
you.
so
Oh, okay.
All right.
So I make all the
so
good
that's an
Arza,
actual
I
thing.
fact- If we may, please. If we may, let's do the boss battle between Link and the lava dragon called Volvagia. This is from Ocarina of Time. Yeah. Fire Temple.
Oh, I remember this fight. This is a pain in the ass.
Oh, really?
If it's the fight I'm thinking of.
Yeah. There he is, Volvagia, subterranean lava dragon.
It's a good thing they didn't spell that first word more weirdly.
Yeah. If you ask me, Volvagia looks to be the smallest dragon I've seen any playable character fight against.
I think he's a perfectly average size. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, Arza. Yeah.
I don't actually remember this
Volvagia.
boss fight at all. Huh, I was thinking of a different one.
Yep. Taking cover from the falling ceiling. Ah, there's a timer on the upper left.
Yeah, it's pretty cool to be able to see your speed when you play them.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of speed,
A lot of the times it wasn't just for speed; it would actually give you a certain timing when like a big move that they're about to do. Like, oh, at a minute 30, he's going to do this, or at a minute 45, he does this.
I was
So
not
on
aware
top
that
of
was-
it, yeah.
yep. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Yeah, my thing keeps buffering.
But you see,
Ah, hang on. There we go. Here we go. You all right, Doolies?
I think they're just watching on.
Drew's got terrible aim.
Oh. Oh, jeez. Hang on.
Is that a video of me playing?
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Oh. There goes the dragon. Wow. Man, this thing isn't compatible like it used to be. Wow. Hang on. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I did not come prepared for Oh, jeez.
A voice protagonist. This is a question for you.
Ah, welcome back, guys.
Okay.
All right, so
That's the question.
yeah,
weird.
no. So you are a big Fallout guy, right? You love Fallout.
Yeah.
You just asking for the picture.
Yeah, I'm 100%.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to God
Just
he is at this
assuming.
point.
It's just a coincidence that it's
how
a
do you
voice
know?
protagonist.
How do you guess? How did you
I'm
how did you figure that out?
Maybe the
Maybe just
Fallout
something.
4. But no, okay.
Yeah.
So you have you played the newer Zelda games?
No, I played a lot of some of the older ones on the Nintendo,
Mhm.
and I watched my son play Breath of the Wild on his Switch.
I was really looking at like how you feel like they compare to open
cool.
world games, like what you can actually do and achieve in them. I was like curious.
Hi, Peter. Hi, Peter. Nice of you to come by. I'm glad you're here. Yeah. And
No, I like the open world of Breath
Peter's
of the
been here.
Wild. My son didn't.
Oh.
My son didn't
It's
like that kind of
Andy's the one that wasn't here yet.
Or you're spending like
He's
the open
probably
world
off doing
thing.
stuff.
Oh, so yeah,
Yeah.
he's working on something.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, this is Volva Gia in his human form from a game called Hyrule Warriors. Quite ironic, huh? Never thought we'd he'd actually get a human form like this in a different game. One in the mainstream, he's full-fledged lava dragon from the subterranean magma.
Have any of you played Hyrule Warriors? Because I tried to play it, and that game was so laggy and shit when it first
it
came
like
out.
Dynasty Warriors?
yeah.
It's basically it's Hyrule Dynasty Warriors. That's what it's supposed to be.
Dude. Dynasty
But
Warriors was hard.
no,
I'm saying, like,
Dynasty Warriors is dope. This game, because it's ran on like the Wii or whatever, the
Yeah.
FPS can't keep up. So like you're all
Yeah.
of a sudden thousands of things are out there, and it's just like it's all laggy as shit. And I'm like, they released
Yeah, a
it.
lot
They
of things
released
are
it like that. It was bad.
Was it better on the Switch though?
No.
Dynasty Warriors 4 went so hard. I played the game with Andy so much. as
Dynasty
kids.
Warriors used to be dope. You just ran through killing thousands of people.
Yeah,
like,
dude, like,
it was great.
Best game ever. Like this true definition of hack and slash.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, who's your main?
Dude, I don't even remember. The last one I played was probably Dynasty Warriors 4 or some shit. Like,
Yeah, dude, Guan Yu was mine. Of the Li Bei's faction, the big bearded guy with the giant like spear. He's my go-to.
I do like me some big beards.
Yeah, big beards cannot lie, man. I love them.
Yeah. And now there's a sequel to it. Oh, is this Andy? I take it in the chats, I suppose.
Yes, that's Andy.
All right.
Okay, now, all right. If you guys want to see a shock, you guys should look up the Spirit Tracks Ice Temple boss. I'm not kidding. You guys will appreciate
I'm
this.
curious what the train boss is like.
No, none of the bosses
is
are
it just the
trained.
guy
None of the bosses
chasing
are
you
trained.
down about like not having
Your
a ticket?
tickets?
Is that what?
Ah, oh my goodness.
You get kicked off the train,
Yeah,
Indiana
you
Jones style, like no
Yes.
ticket, like man.
Oh, game over is like
Oh, yeah.
conductor be like, get off my train.
Okay. Now we come to Mask of Majora. Yeah, this is a boss battle where Link goes up against a bunch of foes who have these masks that he collects, but in the end accidentally unleashes a powerful entity that threatens to terrorize Hyrule. Here we go. LFG. Yeah. Careful. Oh. Yeah. There he is. Let me get the high resolution up. Yeah. Yeah, should have played the other.
I have to ask: is Majora Mask considered part of the? Okay, no, it's the Young One collection. Never mind.
Nintendo 64.
I was
Yeah,
going to ask if
part
it
of
was
Nintendo.
young or if it was tune based because I couldn't remember.
Oh.
So why is he changing
young
form?
Link.
I don't get that. Like he's changing from like
Yeah,
a
I don't
wooden
get that either.
light to a human.
They did that for
I
the
believe it
remake,
be-
but for
I think
the
it was
original,
The different mask gives you different powers.
Okay.
so they did this for
Yeah,
the
right.
remake that made it mandatory to like knock out the bosses so that big eye could come out. But in the original, you could have fought this boss completely as human Link and just use whatever you could. So like this is the one thing I count against the remake when they like limit your fights against the bosses by picking that one eye out.
Like force
Yeah.
mechanic. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that. Let me play the way I want to play.
The one thing that's one thing I did like about Tears of the Kingdom is there was no one way to do anything. There were several times I would just break puzzles by just going a lot higher than the puzzle. I just went above the walls and then just like flew down.
But this game features more than just dealing with a mask. Tell me, have you guys been seeing all those reports about an asteroid floating around orbit lately?
Haunts you.
We're on Portland.
Yeah.
If you guys didn't hear my roommate, I apologize. I think he's watching some sports thing.
Oh,
I've had this ad blocker for 1 week.
not to worry.
An advertising an ad blocker. Excellent.
Yeah. Here we go.
Oh, the irony.
Okay, you guys are gonna love this. So in Spirit Tracks, the way that you get into each and every mission is some really old person on a wheelchair teaches you a song on the pan flute.
Okay. Well,
I mean, what else are you gonna do if you're in a wheelchair? You got to learn something.
Well, here, let's see how Link. Have you guys seen the part where Link takes on that big moon? Well, with the help of the giants.
Yeah.
Here's a clip.
It's like what?
I don't get it.
Let me get to here. Let me get to it. Yeah.
Old my DualShocks wondering where we're from. West Coast, dog. What's up?
I got your response.
So I'm actually going to drop one of these on there.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, where is everyone from?
Yeah.
Florida.
Florida?
Rhode Island.
Kentucky.
Lancaster, New York. Yeah. Oh.
Oh, I'm from California, so everybody bring the hate.
How can you call me gay if you're from California?
How can I what?
Call people
How can you
gay.
call me gay if you're from California? I don't want to hear it from you.
Because I'm from Sunland, Sahunga. If you don't know what that is, it's literally the
That's
town
not-
that Sons
you
of
made that
Anarchy
up.
was from.
You made that word
You
up.
made that up.
Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah. Played a song to help stop the moon. I don't know that's it. Yeah, that was quite awkward. That is Skull Kid. Yeah, that's my Majora.
Fucking cat.
Yep, Meteor Moon.
What a wonderful view.
You're getting moon twice in that shot.
Yeah.
The straight Marvel rivals like the moon haunts you.
I already
Yeah.
made that joke, Cyfax.
I didn't hear
Yeah.
you.
Damn it.
Sorry, I tune out gay frequencies. It's weird.
You got more of a voice than I do. I don't want to hear it.
You got what?
You got more of the voice than I do. I don't want to hear it.
If I started to talk like this, oh my god, yeah, I would, Ezra. Oh my god.
I'm hearing no
Oh,
difference.
Arza.
No difference.
You know, it's ironic that Rivals is making so much money and yet they're firing people left and right.
Well, they fired the
yeah,
the United
yeah.
States part of them. Yeah.
Well, apparently the United
Yeah.
States Department wanted to do some hanky stuff in the culture at Rivals, and that's why. From what I've seen.
Yep.
Praise to the moon. Praise to Allah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember if I played. This is Mask of Majora, right? Or
Yeah,
Majora's
it is
Mask.
Mask of Majora. Yep. Yeah, and I've seen
The
this-
last one I remember is the Twilight Princess. Other than the
that'll be
newer
the-
ones.
Yeah, we'll get to that later. It's like facts. For now, I like to try and go through an order while we watch how impressive Nintendo's work on the Legend of Zelda games has been.
Oh, hey, it's me next. Two fairies arguing.
If I meet you in person, man, I'm gonna backhand you just once.
You're not helping. Backhand, really? Backhand? You're not helping your case, I think.
Oh my gosh.
It's gonna be strong too, man.
You're
What's
sure
this? You're gonna take a little, you're gonna daintily pull a glove off and use the glove, all floppy wristed.
I think so. Backhand.
Perfect. Are you going to wear rings while you do it?
I don't wear rings, man. You don't wear rings in construction.
That's true.
What? You don't want to deglove?
No, it's like anybody who knows construction for a while, you don't wear rings there. You just don't.
You're just crushing, it just cuts it off. Boom, gone. Electricity
That's just that.
flies up the finger.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, stuff like that.
I've seen arc lightning. It's terrifying.
Yeah, that is terrifying.
You know, I admit, I did something when I had first brought this back to campus because I'm a college student still. Last semester, I thought it'd be cool to try and hook this up to my computer. It turns out the power port isn't an export, so I bought a bunch of cables. I bought a bunch of things to basically go from whatever the computer port is to an HDMI port for my capture card, just to find out it doesn't work at all.
Curiosity, why not just use an emulator at that point?
Because emulation is gay.
Ha! Oh my god!
I'm just saying.
I don't like emulating. I want to own it. I want to own whatever I'm touching.
Oh, you'll get.
I could fully agree with that.
To quote the great Stan Lee on the question of digital comics, comic books and by extension everything else are like breasts. While they look nice on the internet, God. I'd rather have a pair in my hands.
Oh, get the F out of here. Come on.
I mean, I get that at the same time, but if you have games that like you don't have the device for, you probably just, I emulate games because like I like to just like not have to like first off you can get it for free online. I'm not saying you should do it, but secondly, like it's an easier way to do it. I play Pokemon on my phone, like the old like the versions of it, like gold and silver, because I don't want to carry around a Game Boy, but I do carry around my phone. So
yeah.
Oh come on, Game Boys aren't that big.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's another phone.
This will fit in my pocket just fine.
Ours up.
Yeah, I mean, dude, you went with a guy who brings out a Game Boy in the middle of a place like, or you a guy who brings out his phone. He's playing Pokemon on his phone. You know what I mean?
Meanwhile, I'll whip this out
at the party.
Hold up, guys! Bam!
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. They even had two different Zelda games that are kind of similar with the color schemes and the versions of Pokemon Blue, Red, Ruby, and Sapphire. I mean, you have Oracle of the Seasons here on the left, that's in red, and Oracle of Ages on the right, which is in blue.
Wait, that looks like a fan-made project.
Yeah, I know, but it is actual game. Yeah, and it brings you back to the Game Boy games and stuff. But now I'm gonna hit. There's also another game that shows Link and the characters in the Legend of Zelda games, but in a different format called Wind Waker. Yeah, I'm gonna bring that up and do a simple gameplay.
Was Wind Waker a 3DS, DS, or Wii game?
It was a GameCube game.
Wind Waker was GameCube. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, hang on.
I think people gave it a lot of shit back in the day.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, wasn't that the first of the Tomb games?
Yeah,
Toon,
the cartoon
instead
style.
of dungeon. Oh, Toon. Okay, yeah. That was on. It was originally on whatever the handheld one was, and then they did the remake on. Was it Switch? Was it
Wii
Switch
U.
or Wii U? Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see how it compares to the others.
I I see why this walkthrough is 15 hours. This dude can't hit shit. To be honest, like,
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, this is quite a. Huh. Hitting those things just to get a treasure chest out.
He looks like just like a kid looking at a phone. Just bright light all the way in his face.
Oh yeah.
he's
found a
honestly
soda
looking at
can.
this as in Goblin Slayer because that could have ended very
Hold
badly
on.
for him.
Did Hey It's Me in HD just say the N64 was overrated?
Yes.
You can fuck right off.
Yeah, right.
The N64 is
yeah.
on my bucket list of retro consoles to get, but I can't find any good bundles for a reasonable price.
Look,
Yeah.
what I would understand if you tried to play it now and you didn't play it when it was first around, and you don't got 4 friends to play some of these games with, yes, it would seem like this sucks. At the
Yeah.
time, it was fucking awesome.
Yeah, if you don't have 4
Right.
friends, of course it's gonna seem bad to you.
Imagine having 4 friends. Fuck.
Yeah, 4 friends in
one.
real life where you got to do
Yeah.
couch co-op, or whatever. Like that's what you used to do back in the day. Now, obviously, you can do a bunch of shit online, so it's
Yeah.
way different.
Yeah, this game features Link going out to sea with a special magic dragon boat. Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are perfectly fine on the boat, but you're gonna make fun of a train? What is this double standard?
I think the fact is that your whole game is centered around the train.
Okay, it is
The-
not.
the-
The aspect of the
The
game.
fact that
It
like
is
your
not just
goal in life
centered
is
on the
to be a
train.
train conductor.
That's
Yeah,
how
but
you
that's
sold
like
it to us
two
as.
It's like
No,
two
but you
genres
get
that don't mix.
train.
You're not ready for it.
You get off the train quite a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, but like, I'm still centered around a train. Like, I'm sorry, but trains are kind of boring.
Okay, but this
Yeah.
train, right? This train can go on water.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
you
they
mean
build
this is a
tracks
train?
above the water, like
Yes.
a bridge.
They build tracks to go
That's-
underwater.
That's wild.
No, it's not on a bridge, Cyphex. It's not on a bridge. The tracks are directly on the water, and they even go under.
No, they be
Yep.
water craft from the water, ice.
Yeah, and look at.
I mean,
look
at
what
that
it's
point,
doing.
would you call it an actual subway? I mean, come on.
Or a subboat. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
You
Grab
guys
I think
just
I'm
want to
kinda- I think
refuse
I'm
the
kinda right.
brilliance.
Oh.
All
All
right.
right.
Be careful with trains and tunnels and water. You know, this
Yeah.
never ends well.
Oh,
Yeah.
4 swords. All right.
Yeah.
Let me
Now we're
pull
going
that
to
up
go
real
to the
quick.
4 swords. Yeah, it features 4 links. A game that features 4 links.
Well, you see, there are other words for things that feature 4 links and 4 swords.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me just
Let's see if this will show.
hang on. My thing is.
Sort of. The bottom screen's a little too reflective, but you can see the top.
Let's see.
No, on your playback through it,
Yeah.
you can kind of see it
I don't
there.
even remember if this
Yeah.
actually had a bottom screen or not. It does.
Yeah, that's the
Here
one
it
that I
is.
have. What's that one called? 3DS? Or no?
Yeah, this is a 2DS. It doesn't have 3D features.
2DS. Yeah.
I had a cool 20th anniversary or 25th anniversary Pokemon 3DS, and my copy of Black 2 broke in the drive. So I had to get it. I had to get it. This is what they sent me instead when I got it replaced. It was like the last year they were doing support for the 3DS, so I lucked out.
Oh, speaking of locked out, here's a good boss battle we can demonstrate on with this game known as 4 Swords.
I never got that far. What the fuck is that?
Oh, something called. The name's right here. Stone Argus. Stone Argus. Yeah, that's what it's called. The boss of this level.
I think this is
Seems like a much older game.
Yeah, it is Cyphex.
I mean, like older than the ones you've already been showing.
Yeah. I believe they're sitting together right over here. But it's going to get more interesting once the fight can. Oh, shut it! It's keeping its eyes shut.
See, this one was a really cool game because the whole theming behind it was you found gear and you picked it up, and I think the gear changed your hat.
Look at that! Yeah, check that out. Huddling up.
And there was gear like you could shrink yourself down. There were, of course, bomb gear, boomerang gear.
Check that out, like a Dawn Chorus of swordplay. Somersaulting. Man, this is something. Oh, they chopped them down. Yep, that was quite the chop yard of links.
No, I don't know what the GameCube version was like, but I know the DS version, because you get it on the DS store, you would always default to having a second one you could play with, even if you played by yourself.
Yeah. And now we're coming to the best one, guys.
Now, the disappointment about Twilight Princess is while I have it right here, it is not in the original box. They did not have the actual box where I got it.
Okay.
I got the proper original box for the GameCube, but yeah.
Now, I do have this original box for Skyward Sword, and I got this one for $17. It's the 25th anniversary one, which includes the 25th anniversary symphony soundtrack, which this goes online for more than both of these together went for.
Yeah, Garatina, do you have the button where you can display people's names? I don't remember where it is for the panel. Hold my DualShock is wondering.
Hang on.
More than likely, Andy.
I'll say Andy's wondering.
Yeah. Anyway, now we come to Twilight Princess.
That inquisitive bastard. No.
Yeah.
How dare you want to know who's on the panel?
And he's stuck so deep in the severance, he's starting to look under every rock in life to try finding answers.
Yeah, I kind of had that feeling too earlier before the stream started. Now here's the sky boss of this Twilight Princess game called Argarok. Yeah. What do you think of the graph? Yeah, but here it comes.
Andy's out here trying to fool us all, but he's like, I stream with a woman. Clearly, I'm straight. No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna drop the F slur on here, but give me a break.
Oh my God.
Hey, you guys can have a pass. I give you all a pass. Don't
Channel your inner Leon, Cyfax.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of cool. You can play as a dragon.
Not on someone else's channel. If it was my channel, I'd be dropping it left and right.
I thought Twilight Princess was the one you changed to a wolf.
Okay, stop me for a second. I want to say it so much. I'm gonna get in trouble.
I'm gonna start a stream right after just to roast Andy. Like,
30 minutes of unadulterated sci-fi saying the F word.
All right.
Just nonstop.
Here we are. Here's who we'll start with.
Your question: why do all Legend of Zelda bosses have only one eye?
Huh. No idea, but they don't always have one eye. Yeah.
Oh, so this is Assassin's Creed?
Yeah, it's like Assassin's Creed on this level. Yeah, fighting against Argarok, a black dragon monster summoned by Ganondorf.
Whoa! Why is it black?
Oh, hang on. The buffering.
Why it's gotta be black?
Yeah, exactly.
It's 2025.
And
we can have white sometimes. In small doses.
I don't know how I managed it. I've
Wow.
lost my Switch. I don't know where it is.
Oh boy, this thing. Man, the buffering is kind of a nose.
If you drop the quality, like you don't do it at 1080, you can play videos better.
Oh yeah. Oh, good point.
You're doing HD. Yeah.
Yeah.
you're in it like crying for help.
We're going to be here a while.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here we are. Yep. Assassin's Creed style
there you go.
grapnel.
Maybe go down to 480. That's my next guess.
There we go.
Oh, Cyfax, you can't do 480, so take that.
Yeah. Still buff.
What?
Yeah, the buffering.
It's
Yeah.
Dino month.
Hang on.
Okay, so you guys were all Smash Bros. Players, right?
Yes.
Yes. Do you want to
Yeah.
get dominated in Smash Brothers? I will rock
Well,
the shit out of you.
maybe, but not in Smash.
Life likes to dominate men. I've heard that.
I don't even ever want to hear that from anybody I don't. Ever. Those words at all.
Yeah.
No.
All right, Sci-Fax,
Yeah,
who's
why?
your main?
Who's your main?
I'm feeling Kirby. I'm feeling like you'd be a Kirby main.
Well, yeah, that way he
don't
sucks
play
things
Kirby.
off. No,
No,
but I was specifically asking
If
which
it's
league-
melee, it's Yoshi. If it's the newer ones, I can kind of play any character because they all kind of all the new ones. Every character kind of floats. It's kind of like it's. I think the new ones are a little boring. Melee is more
Bro
my
eats
speed.
Yoshi so he can eat men. Got it.
Well, what do you think about this version? Yeah. Now it looks like he's fighting some kind
Underground
of
Smash.
zombie
Now I
chicken.
can mix between Underground
A
Street.
zombie turkey or a bat turkey, I think.
But so in Smash Bros, which Link do you guys think is the best?
Oh,
Well,
that,
I never
Usually
played
just regular Link. Yeah.
well,
Anytime
yeah,
I had a friend of mine that swore by playing that character, and then he was like, "I'm the best." He was like, he would always beat all the friends he knew. He came over, and I just would rock his shit with literally any other character,
oh my
and he
god.
had to like give it up.
June, but that Dino month. Oh my goodness.
It is Dino
But-
month.
Do you think some of the other Links might have had an advantage by having a slightly smaller hitbox?
No, they were always more eliminate, or they were easier to eliminate once they got hit.
Yeah, Andy says he's never seen a winner play as Link.
Winners don't play as Link. Winners play as Captain Falcon or Little Mac.
Yeah.
I was always a bigger fan of
In,
playing
in
Ganondorf.
melee, Falcon was great because you could down spike the shit out of people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
to be fair, I prefer Ganondorf in the newer versions of like Smash.
Oh yeah, he's so much fun in the new one.
Wow.
Smash. The only reason I like the newer version of Smash is like because you can play so many different characters and they're all they're relatively equal. There's a couple cheesy ones, but like you can play some of the bigger characters that normally would just get their shit rocked by like a regular character because they're too slow. These new ones, it's like it's a little more equal. So I'm like, I get to kind of actually mess around with all the characters. So that's kind of fun.
Who
I've
do
only
you
ever-
say is cheap? And like, who do you say is a cheaper character to play as in the newer ones? This is like just curious because like
King
I
K.
don't
Rool.
want to be the guy who plays those characters.
King K.
Yeah.
Rool.
Yeah. Link's
Now
breath
I'm
goes
trying to
quick.
remember. It's the character who has like the dragon technique. Like they turn into a dragon.
Oh,
Yeah,
the water dragon person.
No, it's like fuck. Let me look up the roster real quick.
See, my issue with I've only ever played
Oh.
the most recent
Excuse me.
Smash Bros, but it always annoyed me because it had such a dominating
Okay.
meta, and the people I knew were always insistent on playing that said meta, and I'm like, if you have to play a
Well,
meta
I
to
mean-
win, you shouldn't be touching the game.
The obvious meta that you want to do 1-on-1 is fucking Final Destination 1-on-1, no items. That's the only way to really play 1-on-1. That's the only way.
Definitely.
I know, I do agree. I don't know. Of like the newer ones, like my favorite character to play, he may be cheesy as Sephiroth. Like just the way he
Sephiroth-
plays.
He's decent. He's pretty good. He's easy to play, but he's pretty fun.
Yeah.
See, I just do that charge up attack and just wait for something to come at me and it's like boop. Just I might knock
Yeah.
him out. That or Ike. I love playing as
So
Ike.
my character that I got really good with was Corrin.
Dude, Corrin is so overrated. Like he's underrated in my opinion. He's so powerful.
Oh,
but
I
no one
destroy
uses him.
everybody with Corrin. It was
I love
ridiculous.
his
Was it like a
his
down
side
attack?
special where you can like hook up his claw into the ground and follow with a slide attack.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think everyone's gonna hate me with this, but I was always a Pyra player.
Yeah. Yeah. This scene is cool, but Twilight Princess is said to be quite a banger. I'm looking at like
Andy's right in the chat. Pikachu has always been cheap. Like I can just switch to Pikachu. Anybody can win with Pikachu.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
every
Okay,
other
but-
attack, you just throw lightning bolts out. Not the one that hit not your down B, just your regular attack while attacking.
Yeah.
Pichu
Yeah,
and
it's over.
Pichu are the worst characters in thing. If you play those, I will literally back out. Like this isn't a real game. We're playing games. We're not having fun because all that person ever does is the Pikachu. Look on their ball chat. Like,
No. I
The down B one. If you can't beat somebody just spamming the down B, you suck.
That's a you problem.
It's more too. Honestly,
the real problem.
Down B.
Peter sucks.
No, the real problem is the actual B attack. The actual B attack is actually more powerful than that because it interrupts everything. So what you do is you attack while dropping that in between every attack, and that's when it becomes really cheesy.
Actually, but if you play Pichu, I have mad respect for a Pichu player.
Oh, I don't.
Well, you see, you got to take damage to use your specials.
Yeah, damage. Yeah.
I don't know. I know some people that play Pichu and Pikachu, and by God, they are the bane of my existence. I must not say that now.
Yeah.
The other one I liked was Bowser Jr. He's fun.
I'll give him that. Worst character is Steve from Minecraft. I cannot get behind him. I don't understand how a human that plays him. It is the worst.
As soon as I've been doing setups, I'm like,
I don't think I've played since he entered the game. That's how long it's been since I played the game. When they announced that, I think the last time I played, they announced Cloud and Sephiroth or whatever, and I bought that DLC so I could play them. Because I was like, "Fuck yeah, I'm going to play these characters," and I was like, "They're cool, they're fun," and I don't think I've played since then. So it's been years.
Well, do you guys remember when they made a huge deal about adding Sans and it was just a fucking costume? Like they made such a big deal that Sans was in the game. They're like, psych.
I don't even know who that is.
I don't either.
At the top of my head, yeah.
He's the skeleton dude from Undertale. People were basically begging for him to be added into Smash Bros. For years.
He must have been added.
Why would
after I stopped
anybody
playing?
Yeah. Probably was added before a lot of us ever even heard of Undertales. Like
I used to play as Lucina.
Dude, Lucina, she's good
so
too.
You got, she's okay, but you get your shit rocked by anyone that knows what they're doing.
Oh yeah, I started off playing with Palutena, and I was terrible. I switched to Lucina.
Oh wait, actually, on the topic of Smash Bros. So you guys know Zelda's side B, where she would summon that metal armor. Fun fact: that metal armor comes from Spirit Tracks. It is the
congratulations.
Towers. It is literally the tower guardians. They're guardians of the tower spirit realm, and they come from this game. And Zelda possesses.
I live very close to train tracks. Would you like to ever meet up and go there? Because I'm gonna fucking leave you on them.
Tonight's stream brought to you by Spirit Tracks.
But none of those characters.
You'll be a spirit on those tracks for sure. You will haunt those tracks for eternity.
Look. Okay, I gotta say, this game is hated by everyone who knows about it, and is so unknown by anyone else that I gotta pimp out this game. More people need to know the wonder that is Spirit Tracks.
That people not knowing about the game is indicative that the game's not very good.
No, it's that it is.
Someone knows. It's like I've never heard of it. Like if people don't know of it, they're like, it probably didn't sell well, and people are like, probably for good, right?
It's funny. The only reason I've heard about it, I believe, is because of Arza, and it was obviously not here on this stream. I think he's mentioned this before for some reason. Whatever we're talking. I have to be on the stream.
Definitely,
you're bringing it back onto this conversation. I'm like, I remember even then, nobody knew what the fuck you were talking about. Not one person.
I'll be honest, that's true.
He's like, I was there.
Let me just say that for a DS game, it sold 2.98 million copies. Just saying.
How much did Tears
What to you? Shit. Or is it just secretly a billionaire in the background? Like, yeah, by the way.
Why was he talking about Spirit Tracks?
I'm the reason why this thing is staying alive.
When he gets out of college, he's like his background is just gonna be a wall of Spirit Track freaking little
cases.
Now, to be clear, Skyward Sword only sold 3.5 million. So, Spirit Tracks wasn't that far behind.
I never played that one.
It's behind, though.
Here's a question, then. Is the motion controls on Skyward Sword as good as they said?
I didn't get that far in.
He hasn't got to play yet because his controls don't work, right?
Seriously, so early in the game, right? The third thing you have to do is you have to talk to somebody, and talking to somebody requires you pressing the C button on the Wiimote or on the nunchuck, and the buttons on my nunchuck are friggin' broken. So I haven't gotten.
This wouldn't happen if you had an emulator.
Well, that's sad.
Well, you couldn't use motion controls if you use an emulator, so you still wouldn't be able to answer his question.
I'm just saying, like you could use motion controls because like a lot of the controllers, you probably could use it and set it up.
Yeah.
Cybex over there just died.
Yeah. And here's Zant. They say he's the main villain of the game, even though it's actually Ganondorf who's actually his master in this game. Zant led the attack on the Hyrule Castle with the help of his forces, backed by Ganon. And he's one of the people that comes from a Twilight. He's a Twilight being from a different, from this world that this Twilight Princess character called Midna's from. Yeah.
Medina, you mean?
Midna.
Or Midna. Is that her name?
Midnight?
Midna? I thought it was Medina.
Oh my.
It's been 15 years since I played that game, but yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, it's Medea, that one character.
Wait, are we talking about Dennis Medina from the Discord?
No.
No.
Okay. Can I at least share one thing from Spirit Tracks visually?
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
See what this character looks like.
Airs up,
You can
please.
copy to my PO box that I will
Ours,
never
you-
check, and I'll let you be done.
Or is it you need to get a train ticket off of the stream? Like, the first
I was going to talk about
Oh,
Legend of Zelda. I'm
like,
going
I'm
to talk
out.
about Legend of Zelda.
Oh my goodness. What
Go
is
ahead.
God damn
You
it.
can actually share whatever you want about Spirit Tracks.
Yeah, go for it. I'm starting to get interested in these trains and how much I can turn them into weapons to destroy your life.
So
what's this? Is this
Be
an extra
careful.
mod? Oh,
go about your
What?
trains. I'm waiting.
Well, yeah. What did you
Oh,
say
well, I'm
about
sharing
the-
my screen right now. Can you share my screen, Giratina?
yeah.
Be careful with
Oh.
sci-fi stuff. You get trains
Oh,
to destroy people, you
gotta
will
remove
end up on a list,
No.
and it will
No,
not. Be
I'm going to
careful.
end up in a Netflix documentary or whatever that
Ooh.
movie was.
On Rumble,
Like, the Ohio one. Like, come on.
Oh shit!
Here, I'm showing
So I
off
thought you
the
said there
main
were
villain
hoodies
of
with,
the
like,
game.
Ray-Bans on.
That's just
Like,
truth
that
at
was
this
me.
point.
This is the villain. His name is Chancellor Cole. He wears two hats. He's very cool.
This is Midna. He's the technical killer character known as the Twilight Princess. This is what she looks like when you travel with her on your
Wood.
adventure. Yeah. It has something to do with this kind of relic that you have to play as Link to search around the land of Hyrule for it in order to help her get restored to her true form.
Huh. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I did a little bit of research. So in the top
Is that
selling
just
Zelda
what like
games
a
of all
good-looking
time-
spirit looks like inside of a woman? They're just like, this is what your spirit actually looks like, and you're like, Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Horrifying.
well, hang on. Let me see.
Go out there for that plastic.
Being
You know
over
what I mean?
Chrome. Well, Bing is kind of faster, but I might look into Chrome.
Here,
So
let me
ours,
put you guys on this. The real thing you want to use is Brave. It's faster. It has a terrible image search, admittedly, but it has a built-in ad block. You cannot show ads on Brave unless you deliberately turn it off.
I don't know if this is like the world's worst or best sales pitch I've ever heard. I don't know. Like, by the way, though, so Spirit Tracks is 19th overall of all 26 Zelda games. It's 19th. I'm just saying, like, there's 18 other better games. Spirit Tracks.
Okay, but people just couldn't see the vision.
I think
Right,
you
guys.
nailed it on the head earlier with one of your comments, and I was like, you know what? That makes sense.
Was this Spirit Tracks? I'm so confused.
No, this is not.
This is Twilight
No, these are
Princess.
trains.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm like,
And
I
this
thought we
is-
were supposed to be seeing the dude with two hats.
Oh, I have my share screen up.
We already went through that.
Now let's check out Zant. Yeah, you're gonna love this.
Magician?
It's that
Warping
one.
them.
Like for real. Like, what are you-
Yeah.
Oh, he actually is a magician. Okay.
I actually remember this boss fight. I remember this one.
Yeah. Yeah, this one is wacky.
Now I'm
Yeah,
confused.
all the
Is
ones you
Twilight
shown,
Princess
I've
the one
only
where you
seen
turn
one I
into
know.
a wolf?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. Like I think the second phase you beat it and like a snake comes out of the water or some shit. I want to say I don't remember.
Yeah, I think that was the temple where you fought that snake boss.
Or some type of monster comes out of the water and then you got to fight that.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's one nuts. Yeah, trying to sink him.
That guy's a terrible shot. The boss, not the player.
Yeah. Shit. Magnet boots.
What was that movie that they had the magnet boots and the guy got killed by them? It was like a funny superhero thing. It's like, oh look, magnet boots, and he like gets like decapitated.
No idea.
Okay.
I was gonna say Sky High until you said he died.
Did Andy seriously just ask you guys prefer trains or buses?
He did.
Aqualink.
The more I watch this, it kind of just reminds me of kind of like an off-brand Final Fantasy, like the original ones, especially like Final Fantasy X. Whenever you're fighting underwater and all, it looks very much like this.
You know, I love old games when you are facing one and it's just a PNG.
He's going for that booty. He's like, no, he's hitting my butt. He's hitting my butt.
Yeah.
So
I'm quite partial to trains, but we'll take the bus if I have to.
Oh, so you are biased from the start. That's the problem here. I see.
Yeah.
Oh my
No,
god.
he said is quite partial to trains, but he'll take a bus if it's his last resort.
Yeah. Watch. Gonna drag his ass out of there. Yeah. Yeah. Like catch of the day. Yeah. He seems to be teleporting Link to places where he fought previous bosses and guys.
I'm not sure, but if that claw can just drag people out of things, why is he not using it on every situation? You know, like when he's floating around and just grab him down and drag him down now.
Oh, well, watch
Well, you
this.
see, it's really slow, so he'll just dodge, obviously.
Or tackle a totem pole that's to knock Zan's ass off the floor.
So
Watch.
him attacking with an attacking Native American culture.
Yeah. Yeah. Flash that ass. Oh. Yeah. Ah, here it is. 480. Oh, that. Oh, this is heavy. Wrecking ball.
What item? The old ball and chain.
Yeah, bowling cane. Good
This
one.
Kowski gets teleported to a salt flat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Hey,
Majora.
no.
What's your name? Majora.
What?
Now he's going back.
Oh, aiming right for his own ball and chain.
Yes.
Yeah. Shame G ain't here to see this. Oh, and he just.
It's funny that these games, like the iframes, are very forgiving. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
It's like the opposite of Dark Souls 2.
mm-hmm. And I mean, hot take. Like, I played them. They're not even that great of games. I'm not a humongous fan of Dark Souls or like Elden Ring. I think they're perfectly adequate.
He has to be a fish.
He's gotta be a fish. Is he a fish man, or is he is he half man, half fish, half like magician, or is he like
Oh, he's
half man, half fish, half
like
like
a kabuki. Kind of a kabuki under that mask.
So he's half man, half fish, half kabuki.
Well, 3 ways, of course.
Well, don't you know all fish are inherently
Did
magical?
Peter
So,
just
like,
say Elden Ring is adequate?
Yes.
This
Dude, it is.
motherfucker.
I'm not, dude.
Jesus
No, dude. You're not gonna sway me on. It's
No,
an
you're
open world game
100%
with
right.
Nothing in it.
now the real one, the one that actually matters is Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice. That is a phenomenal game. The problem with Elden Ring is it is too slavish to its stat-based gameplay that most of the time you end up having to grind, which kills all of the enjoyment from the game.
I don't mind grinding. I'm just saying the fact that like the story isn't there. You have to stumble upon like 90% of things, and you kind of like wander until you get to the next boss. Like, I guess I'll kill this one now. Cool, done. And that's
And
it.
it's just-
And then by the endings, oh my god, the endings don't even matter because
No.
you have to choose your ending. It's a
That's
pick
right.
by choice.
Sekiro is a linear game with the where the story is it's an actual just a
Yeah,
linear
it's-
one
it's-
pathway
it's idiot
game.
proof. We get it. Yeah.
No stat based. Everyone has the same stats. It's all about gameplay and how good you are. It's just about you got to be the best player to win Sekiro.
Also, sci-fi. I think the reason why like Elden Ring kind of like struggled for me is like it's George R. R. Martin's fault. Like he can't finish a book to save his life. He can't finish writing a game. To save
Well,
his
none
life.
of the
Oh
Dark Souls
my
stuff actually
God!
has many.
That just
Can you guys?
every time I hear his name, I can't stop thinking about the fact he will not finish his book.
Well, you see, it
No,
makes
the-
sense
the
that George R. R.
longer-
Martin wrote
the more
Elden
and
Ring because
more-
that explains the incest.
The more and more I hear Peter's takes on stuff outside of your guys' stuff, I understand why you guys have him in a frame in a dungeon. Like, I'm
No,
just like, oh,
by the way, you know what's gonna
Very
surprise you
true.
though? Andy, not a humongous fan of Elden Ring either.
But Andy probably would explain it better.
Well, that's fine. Andy can be wrong too. That's all good.
See, I think I'll agree here because I
Andy's
too.
100% going to address that tomorrow.
All I'm gonna say is like, if I was gonna play like a Souls-like game,
Come
I was gonna
see.
play like
Hey,
Streets
T.
of Paradise.
Here we are.
Which, by the way, I say, JT, I don't know if you saw in private chat. Peter and I almost called you Andy. Peter and I have to actually go because we have to get ready for the stream that we have later on tonight with Leon,
Oh, okay.
and we have some stuff we got to do for today. But
Sure.
thank you so much for having us on for talking
No
about.
problem, Katie.
Is
Zelda.
it
I'll be
your
sure to have
stream
you
or
again
his stream?
next month after you come back from your trip from Vegas.
It's our stream. We have Don't Resist with Leon as the guest tonight.
I know. Yeah, I
No,
know.
okay, someone asked if it was our stream or a Leon stream.
Oh, right.
It was awesome meeting you guys. You guys should check out Spirit Tracks in your free time, so you guys know I'm not lying.
I probably won't.
but
God
thank
damn
you.
it, Arza.
He says it anymore. I'm gonna search it and buy it. Next thing you know, it'll be like, oh,
And he's
no.
gonna review it. He's gonna be like
I'll-
terrible,
I'll-
absolutely terrible.
I'll defend Arza on this. Usually, he's a better guest than talking about trains for an hour. So if you guys ever want to have someone like Arza on, like, he's a better guest than
So
the
if I want-
goddamn train conversation. No.
Well, I was brought here to talk about Legend of Zelda. That's what I'm gonna do.
Can you identify
talking about
any
one
trains I
game.
showed to you?
No,
Okay,
I only like the Spirit Train.
Okay.
I like the Soul Train the best, actually. But that's
Oh
just
my
me.
gosh.
Yeah.
But yes, it was nice to meet all of you guys. We'll see you
Yeah.
guys later.
Yeah, next month, Katie, I'd like to bring you guys on for Transformers Bayverse film. April 23rd.
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Let us know and we'll see because we might not be in town that day. But yeah,
Mhm.
Well, okay. Maybe
You guys are going to Vegas a little longer than I am, or whatever. I'm hoping to be able to hang out
Well,
with as many people as I can, or at least meet up with you guys for a couple days.
All right. Maybe
God, I'm
earlier.
so jealous of all you guys going to Vegas.
Maybe earlier next month then, Katie. I guess if that's so, probably the 9th.
okay, we'll see.
Yeah.
But yeah, see you guys later. Have a good night.
Yeah.
Bye.
Take care,
Bye.
guys. Yeah.
Bye.
I'll catch you guys tomorrow, man. Peace out.
Hey, Sayfax, you're gonna love this. I got some roasted nuts.
Okay. Now we can go to Ganondorf, guys.
Why? Why would?
Yeah, why are we going to Ganondorf? It's not like he's important to the.
Oh,
No,
he's
why
the-
would I care about the roasted nuts, man? Why do I care? Ganondorf.
Maybe that you're going to try to
obviously-
make fun of me.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. This one is gonna be fun, guys. Yeah. Yeah. Let's get this rumble.
I take easy shots, not cheap shots. Come on.
All right. Yep. Yeah. Dark Beast Ganon. Yeah.
Is it bad to still say wood?
There it is. His wolf transformation. Now it's beast versus beast.
I'll say it's kind of odd to see a Zelda game that without a focus on instruments.
Hi, Double A. Yeah, ravaging the beast. Well, guys, next week I won't be doing any of the channels because I have a lot of point of landmark. Watch him using Midna's magic hair to help tilt the beast over.
Is this on the Switch?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think
It was originally on GameCube, or it was originally on GameCube, and then it went to Switch.
Yeah.
Is Twilight Princess on the Switch?
I
know it's on the Wii.
believe they re-released it on. Well, yeah, they released it on Switch. They might have done a new version on the Switch, but I kind of forget that Wii is the next one. But yeah, no, because I originally had it on GameCube. So
Twilight Princess is not on the Switch, so this would have been recorded from either the Wii or the GameCube using.
Yes, it was the Wii or the Wii U. Yeah,
It was the Wii U they remade it for.
No, it's for the Wii because I've got it right here. Now this just better not be a Wii U game. I'm pissed. Yeah, it's not a Wii U game. Twilight Princess for the Wii. Now, weirdly enough, when I bought my Wii, it came with a GameCube controller, but did not come with any Wii remotes.
Wasn't it a large title though?
Man.
I'm not sure if it was a launch title.
Now here's the next phase of his boss fight with Ganon.
But all I know is that I have Twilight Princess right here, and it's for the Wii.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to move the Transformers saber back to the mine.
Hey, even Spirit Tracks is the light arrows. You shoot it at the train monster.
fair enough.
But so wait, is this one also Twilight Princess, or is this?
Yeah, it is
Twilight
Twilight Princess. Yeah, this is round 2 with Ganon. This is Twilight Princess. Round two, guys. Round 2.
So you were just fighting him in the sky as a wolf, and now you are fighting him on the ground on a horse with Zelda.
Yeah.
Like, where did Epona come from? I'm confused.
No idea. Must have come from Zelda.
Wait. So you're saying that Zelda has a horse in her? Hey, yo.
Yeah, Zelda's magic horse.
Can we go back to talking about Spirit Tracks?
You should, when you get a chance, you should play one of the Spirit Tracks bosses. It'll be educational for all of us, except me.
Not over yet, gentlemen. There's one more round. That is sword fight. Yeah, I kind of like this. round of 3 against Ganon in Ocarina.
Also would.
Well, I'm glad Katie and Peter stayed to watch the Zant battle. But hey. All right. Ganon sealed them off. Sealed her off so one gets to fight him alone. Here we go. Rumble in the arena in Hyrule Fields. Hyrule Fields. Wow.
Lol, he got hit. Now he can't do the light ability. Poor guy.
Again. After this, we'll discuss the potential live-action movie of the Zelda that's in the works.
Just want to say from a sword wielding perspective, Ganondorf's sword is terrible. It would be so heavy.
Oh, Link got him.
Well,
But
that
the
was
Ganon,
rude.
that wouldn't be an issue.
Well, not that it's heavy, but it's also horribly balanced. And you want a balanced sword because it's easier to swing around and do direct things with it.
Wow, Link really killed Ganon in this game.
That wasn't very nice of him.
Oh, wait. Wait. Oh,
I would argue that it was worse in Wind Waker when you stab him through his head.
Well, he just wanted to turn Ganon into a unicorn.
I wish.
See, the worst part is, unlike in Tears of the Kingdom, this Ganondorf isn't hot.
well, at least. Wow. Man, impaling him with the Master Sword.
Oh, look, Kimoans.
Ah! Wow. So it is true. Ah. Wow. oh, sorry, Darth Stud.
Wow,
Oh.
you can say that name again. Hawooga.
Hang on. Let's help. Let's get Darth Stud a chance. Let's be friendly with Darth Stud. Go another round with Ganon in this first fight. Yeah.
Oh, I could most certainly go another round with Ganon.
Yeah. Wouldn't want to. Yeah, I had my conversation with Darth Stud on X. He says he's into the, but said he never got to finish it. So let's make
my
him
humor
proud.
is wasted here.
You still there, Darth Stud? We're playing this fight with Ganon again just for you.
Look, I've seen a couple guys make that expression before, but it's usually because the sword got shoved somewhere else.
Well, he got shafted just in many different ways.
Yep. Shafted.
Do you need
Oh.
a really easy way to capture your gameplay?
Oh my god, I hate these
Introduce
ads.
mode. Record anything.
Such a pain in
See-
the ass.
The cool thing is, I can actually stream. Well, not yet, but it won't be long before I could realistically stream my Wii to my computer. I have this really good capture card. I just need an RCA to HDMI adapter, and then I can put both my Wii and my Sega Genesis on my computer.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I am very lucky. I'm very lucky I had my extra laptop. Otherwise, this stream would never be possible.
You good people.
Oh dear. See that?
That thing supposed to not be evil.
Zant. Link allowed Zant to do the rest. Oh, man. Standing there like a statue.
Arza, do you have a Game Gear?
No, I'm not. Is that a capture card?
No, it's a old Sega
It's a
handheld.
Sega Genesis handheld,
Yeah.
like a lot of like Sonic the Hedgehog and stuff. It was like
Yeah.
some Sonic, Vector Man, shit like that was on there.
Yeah, I have one, but it's all the capacitors are messed up. It won't fire up anymore.
Oh,
I
I'm
heard-
pretty sure mine are too.
I heard Sega made it to try to compete with the Game Boy, but
Yeah.
didn't go so well.
No, I have this. It's a Sega Genesis Classic.
Oh, nice.
It was a remake. It made in 2017, I want to say it was, that emulates most Sega Genesis games, but also has a working thing for cartridges. So I have one Sega Genesis cartridge, and that is Mortal Kombat, the original. I got this for $5 at Goodwill. The
Cool.
cheapest listing I can find is $50 online.
Speaking of Goodwill, I might head out tomorrow to Goodwill to get rid of some things too.
Oh, I love going to Goodwill. So that's where I got my Wii. I got my Wii for $40 with it had a Wii Fit board, and a GameCube controller and all the cables. And Syfax knows what I like to do at Goodwill's. I like to go and buy all the movies I don't watch.
Please forget. Whoop. Accidentally did it. Accidentally do something. Record?
That is the face of a man who will be pegged.
Hang on. There's another ending to this. Let me get.
Oh god, a post-credit scene in the Legend of Zelda game.
Yeah.
Really ahead of its time, beating out the MCU.
Yes, it is Zelda. If you want to hop on, Cypher. All right.
Yeah, we're talking about Zelda. We've been going through the iterations of Zelda from the original. Now we're all the way up to Twilight Princess, and I guess the next couple ones are going to be, I'm assuming, the newer ones, which is the Tears of the Kingdom and Zelda Breath of the Wild, or Breath of the Wild, then Tears of the Kingdom. No, those are the next ones that I can remember. But I just threw into the private chat, and I guess I could just say it now. Like, I got to leave in about 10 minutes. I got to pick somebody up, but I got about 10 more minutes. I'll kick it, and then I do got to go. But it's been a good time so
That's
far,
okay.
and I will continue on for about 10 more minutes. So
Oh
we're
god, that's
already
right,
at-
Specs. You're in the inferior
No
time
problem.
zone.
No problem, guys.
Right now, people are
Yeah.
getting off of work, and I have to go pick somebody up. So yes. Just because I get off at 3:30, people I know that I need to grab are not off at the same time. But I also go to work way earlier, so whatever.
Yeah. Yep. 10 minutes is pretty much all we need.
But you won't forget. Nice.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Dragon Master. Dragon Master.
Yeah.
Do you use Discord?
I have Discord. I just don't use it.
Okay. That's all right. Yeah. Thank you for joining us too.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Okay. Now let's talk about one last topic regarding Zelda before we wrap it up, folks, guys. Yeah, it's the live action.
You know, well, I
Yeah,
just
but-
can't wait for them to cast Elliot Page because she looks just like Link.
Oh God, no!
Oh, yeah,
God,
no.
no!
Oh. Oh, I hope not. But let's see what the fan casting has to say.
You thought who looked like?
Tom Holland? That's Link?
Yeah.
No.
Well, if they
Yeah.
hired Tom Holland to play Link, they'd have to change his name to Twink.
Oh my God.
I had said that joke literally an hour ago.
Oh, boo-hoo, it's been an hour. We have short attention spans.
Yeah.
Makes sense. I still remember my joke
Yeah.
from an hour ago while you
Oh,
were here. You don't
that's
remember it,
Sydney's-
but whatever.
Oh my God, T. Yeah. Yeah. Right now, this thing has been in development.
Yeah,
hell
T is
since-
clearly semi-blind, like maybe half like anemic. I don't know. Like he has no amount. Like I have no idea what's going on with him. Like,
Wait, how do you be
Is it-
half anemic?
well, because clearly he can't see straight, and so the blood loss that goes into everything else is going out one end, and it's losing the sight from the other end. You know what I mean?
Do you know
Wait.
what anemia is?
Anemia means yes. It means like when you do bleed, you bleed almost profusely. Which I'm saying he's bleeding out of his ass. Yeah, I know exactly what I'm saying. Why did I have to explain that? I was
Yeah,
making
I
a
know.
terrible joke saying, "Hey, all the
Oh,
blood's
big
going
pause.
here," and it's clearly not at
Oh.
his head. That was the joke.
Uncle
There you go.
Pete,
I explained it
You
for
are
you.
so coming on board to join me.
Pause. Big pause. Pause.
Yeah.
Pause.
Pause.
No
Gee,
pause.
gee.
We keep going.
I'll do it. I'll do a stream tonight, and you can come on and defend yourself.
Yeah, T.
Oh God,
you can-
I need to see that.
Yeah, and Uncle
Oh,
T.
God.
Dude, you want to come
April
and talk
4th,
to me
you are
about your
definitely-
fucking Lord of the
Oh.
Rings talk? Jesus Christ, dude.
Oh, yeah. Uncle T, you are definitely going to join me to talk Superman. And I hope Cyphex can get in touch with my Nerdy Home Steph, too.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know why everybody thinks I talk to her.
Oh, here we go, Uncle T. Come on now.
Dude,
Oh,
I
yeah.
jumped like I was on the stream and I agreed with one topic that she happened to agree with, and we were both on one stream together, and they were like, "You're just good friends with her, and obviously she knows everything about you." I'm like,
Yeah, that just
don't get
makes
me
you guys
wrong.
best friends.
Outside of that, I've met her 2 or 3 different times at all the Nerdrotic meetups. I have a couple pictures with her. Other than that, if she remembers me from that and the streams, then that's on her. Other
Well,
than that, I've never talked to her outside of any of that shit. So you guys,
oh, that's my own time zone too. Yeah, Darth Stud. Darth Stud's telling it right to you, Cyfax.
hey, don't get me wrong, she's super sweet. She's very nice in person. I'm like, that's not the point of it. But other people are implying other things, and I'm like, dude, don't throw that. Like, go ahead and throw all that bullshit at me. That's fine. Don't go and throw any of that shit at her. She doesn't know who the fuck I am. Like, she probably barely remembers who I am. She deals with like big channels who deal with literally thousands of people. My dumbass, like, she probably's like, who the fuck? Like, who cares?
Come on, you're talking to her once. That means that you have all the networking ability with her ever. That's how it
Clearly,
works, isn't it?
always. Yeah.
You're in.
Yeah.
Yeah, my hookups to all the like Nerdrotic stuff is clearly through her and not through Nerdrotic and his wife Melissa and Chris Gore, and none of them. It's clearly this one interaction I had like 4 years ago. Yeah, that's it. It's 100% that one.
Yeah.
Wait, you
Thank
got all
you
these
for
connections. You never hooked a guy up? What the
No.
hell, Cyfax?
Oh my God. Well,
Dude, I'm the guy that needs to get hooked up to get into the place. I've gotten to some of these where I didn't get my invite in time, and then I know people like Chris Gore, and he's like, just get the fuck in here, and they just slap a wristband on me, and they're like, go for it. So
yeah. Shame I'm gonna have to change.
all right, guys, if you do know some of these people, you will get a little bit of priority access. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, of course.
But it's
Look at
like
him with
I'm
his
just one
privilege.
guy.
Yeah.
Come on,
Hey,
Cyfax.
but I'll go in, say hi to everyone, and then I'll step my happy ass outside, and then another person can go in, and I'll go get my free tacos outside because they usually got a free taco truck, and it's usually pretty bomb. So
Yeah.
Do they
you
have
going to
California
Vegas?
tacos?
Yeah. Well, I'm not.
The last times it was like asada and chicken. So and that's been like the last 3 years, and it's the same place. The place is that just bomb food though, really good. So that's it. There you go.
Well, thank you for coming, guys. Yeah, it's time to end session. Yeah. I'll catch you in the dualies on the 9th for Favors Transformers Cyfax. Yeah.
Sure. Well, we will also be tomorrow. I'll be on Hold My DualShock for Fan Rant Thursday.
Of
And
course.
then I'm going to Novocaine, and then I'll probably be on what's it called? Oh my god, what do we normally? Oh, the Nightcap. Yeah, I'll be on Nightcap around 10 o'clock with the DA, and obviously probably Uncle T. Maybe
Yeah.
tonight I might try to do a stream. I don't know if T's down, I might do a stream and see who like T, and maybe if anybody else is down. I might just do the thing that I did the other night. It'll be way shorter than the 6-hour stream I did. It'll be like an hour and a half, give or take. Hopefully. Maybe later tonight, I'll see. If T's down, then I'm down to bullshit. Or if he does one, I'll jump on his. We'll see. I don't know. As much as it seems like me and him are always at odds and talking shit, we actually get along just well. It's all good.
Yeah.
Impossible. You can't disagree with someone and get along with them. That's not possible.
Yeah,
That's
no,
what the internet told me.
we disagree on a bunch of shit, and I'm like,
Yeah, of course.
the first thing I even said when I realized that me and him disagreed with a bunch of stuff, I was like, I can't wait to hang out with this guy because we're gonna have a good time, and it's just like that's how you
funny how that
become
works.
friends.
Yeah. You hang? Yeah.
I wasn't
came in-
like fuck this guy, I never want to meet him. I was like, dude, I can't wait to meet you in person. This will be great, and it was fine. Like everything's been all good, man. Sure, we talk shit online and we meet in person. We'll probably drink and have a great time when we go to Vegas and stuff. Yes, it's all good.
So what you're saying is you guys are too big of pussies to fight in real life.
Hey, T, you want to fight about it over nothing? Hey, have you ever? I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm sure both of us have fought over nothing before. Like, not at each other, but just in general. It's the dumbest shit ever. And as you get older, you realize, like, dude, my hands make me money. I'm not going to fucking waste them on somebody's face who actually don't care about, like, fighting over. You know, I'm like, dude, do you want to just drink about it? Let's drink about it. Like, that's what it always comes down to. When you get to that age where you're like, hey, Can we just literally talk this over? I mean,
Are you
if
gonna
really
play the
wanna
age
fight-
card? Wow.
dude? I want with you. I'll fucking light you up, man.
Yeah. Thank you, guys. Yeah.
Thanks,
Well-
Sergeant. Appreciate the invite.
Yeah. Thank you for coming, voice protagonist, and thank you for jumping on and joining me for the first time too, Dragon Master.
You're welcome. I appreciate the invite.
You're welcome.
Appreciate being here as well.
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome, guys. Have a good night, everybody.
You guys have a good
Sergeant
one. man.
Garatina has
Peace
got to
out.
go back to the reverse world. And out.
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 Peace.
Peace.
Peace.